Good morning, everyone. I'm Patty, and this is Live Your Ideal Life. I know on this show we talk about becoming aware and becoming the person you were intended to be. But I want to let you know that nothing needs to change for you to be what you already are. The presence of awareness, that beingness, that isness, that truth, that love, that peace, that joy that you are, it's already here, already now. Already completely unencumbered, and that which you often believe you were or you are in this moment doesn't bear any direct examination. You discover that if you try to find the separate you discover it's not there. You certainly remember that if you can imagine it, it still doesn't make it real now. Things you'll discover as you keep letting go is that what you are requires no belief to be. It's beyond belief. So if you find that you've turned something positive into a belief, just go deeper. After all, would you rather believe that you have $1 million, or would you rather see it in your bank account? Would you rather believe you have good health, or would you rather be living at every moment? Would you rather believe that there's no separation, or would you like that to be your living experience now? It doesn't require effort. Allow yourself at every moment to be more interested in what's actually here now. Nothing needs to change for you to be what you already are. It's letting go of what you aren't, allowing the real you to just shine through. Okay, so then how to be as if you already have it? And that's through conscious and subconscious harmony. It's this heart and mind relationship through flow, which we talked about last week, and being charmed, basically. They call it autotelic. To begin, let's start with the definition of this concept. Autotelic is defined as having an end or purpose in itself. Someone with an autotelic personality is described as having a disposition to actively seek challenges and flow experiences. Flow itself is described as a state in which people are so involved in an activity, being in the zone, in which nothing else seems to matter. The experience is so enjoyable that the person will continue to do it, even at great cost, for the sheer sake of doing it. For the autotelic person, the goal isn't the main objective. It's the process itself which bears its own reward. By seeking out and embracing situations that are highly challenging, and there is also an equal high demand for skill ability, the autotelic person will continue to find himself in a state of flow. It is worth nothing that the autotelic person doesn't necessarily have to be well versed in the skills required to face the challenge, but the skill required needs to be just ahead of the current skill set to make the situation truly challenging and attainable. So, demonstrating conscious competence rather than unconscious competence, understanding something theoretically rather than intuitively. So, we're going to discuss this today, and how to be as if you already have it. As if you already have it all. That autotelic being through conscious and subconscious harmony. And through reflection, you're able to affirm the being within, to be in harmony with what you want to create. The heart desires and the mind creates. And all of reality is looked upon as affirmation, or as a contribution to what we want to create. The idea is to make it a lifestyle and to consciously choose those thoughts that you want to affirm and see them as in harmony and as a contribution to what you want to create. So the goal is using your conscious mind to a level where it guides you and it directs you through your environment without you overthinking it. See, your conscious mind connects you to your 5 senses, and through reflection, you see where you are in relationship to your vision for your life, and you learn about yourself and your relationship with your environment through cause and effect reflection. None of this involves overthinking or getting stuck in our head. A function of your conscious mind is to bring forth what you desire, what you want, through understanding or heart-mind relationship. And as heart, we're talking about your subconscious mind, your feeling mind. That's your heart mind. Understanding. In other words, we affirm what we're seeing in our outer world and how it's contributing to what we want to create. And if you observe something that's not contributing to what you want to create in your outer world, we can let go of it. We can release it. And we do this in whatever shape and form that's right for us. This is all based on the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, wisdom to know the difference. James Allen said, "Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought." Self-control being cause and effect reflection, and directing our thoughts into affirmations of what we want to create. The idea behind this is that our thinking, our ideas, our assumptions create our experiences, and we have the power to change our thinking. We all have this desire to create something wonderful in our life. Actually, all creation is complete. So what we're really looking for is to experience it in our life. And the mind navigates us to this experience. And we can choose to either do this from a place of force or from flow. And maybe eventually from a place of autotelic, where our actions and our awareness become one. So letting go of reactivity, or our interpretation of the information that we receive from our five senses from the perspective of reactivity, by choosing a different state of mind, by affirming certain beliefs and assumptions that automatically allow ourselves, that person inside of you, the real you, to help to facilitate you in living your vision through the ideal state of mind which experiences reality less and less through a state of reaction and more through a state of proactivity. As you continue on this journey of experiencing reality, from this perspective, you experience more flow. Flow is where challenge meets skill. And you find more flow each day in any area of your life, because all is one. Everything is contributing to what you want to create. All areas of your life, relationships, health, happiness, wealth, vocation. Challenges are going to be met with bravery, and you're going to overcome them wisely, because you're allowing your subconscious mind to take care of it for you. This may be experienced as challenges, but the challenge is really reactivity. Part of challenge is that we're stimulated by challenge. If we weren't, we wouldn't have a desire to experience what we choose. Part of this journey is growing and evolving. We learn about ourselves. We let go of reactivity in which we feel the effect of the world, or where we're seeing ourselves as the effect of the world. And we rise to a higher and higher level as seeing ourselves as the cause of our reality. In other words, we see from an empowering perspective rather than a disempowering perspective, or from some victim of the world mentality. The disempowering perspectives evolve as a result of being in flow and evolving our perspective on what shows up. Whether they're opportunities, obstacles, challenges, whatever shows up, we're continually evolving perspectives. And you can evolve as much as you like, but you want to maintain a perspective where you experience autotelic subconsciously. And remember, autotelic means doing things for the sheer enjoyment of doing them. The subconscious chooses the perspective and allows you to feel more flow and autotelic, creating a higher degree of conscious and subconscious harmony or alignment. This is done through conscious reflection or rejuvenation of our environment and our activities. And those in themselves are states of mind. Your inner conversations are ones of affirming what you want to experience. When you're in a state of flow or you're experiencing autotelic action and experience as one, you can consciously choose this perspective, but what we want is to subconsciously choose this perspective, to identify with it based on what shows up in our outer world, in our experiences. We want to be subconsciously choosing this perspective as a result of being autotelic. And you'll find that it will increase more and more each day, calmly knowing that it's all contributing to what you want to create. The conscious mind is at ease. No overthinking, or at least less overthinking. And as James Allen says, calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It's the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. So what do we do then to facilitate this state of mind of autotelic? While we're living our day-to-day life, is we consciously choose the experiences for revision or rejuvenation. Or after your day-to-day work, after you're done with your day, whatever it is that you do, you're either building your business, enhancing your career, or whatever it is that you want in your life. You are consciously reviewing and rejuvenating the information from the day. You're maintaining a higher degree of or presence of mind to ensure that the information that you're allowing into your subconscious is affirming what you want to create. So we dedicate time each day for conscious revision or rejuvenation, reviewing, knowing that harmonious environments can impress your subconscious mind as affirmations. So we allow the environment to affirm the assumptions, to affirm what we desire to create. And more importantly, the perspective that I am associates with. Our goal during this conscious rejuvenation is to engage in conversations with people who uplift our spirit and affirm what we desire to create. What you're looking to do is to replace or exclude out of your consciousness the disempowering programming that continuously affirms itself through the experiences that we have in our outer world, and we do this through consciously choosing. Another thing that can help us during this conscious rejuvenation or reviewing. So, what do you do with your free time? When you're enjoying your life, having fun. The key is to enjoy life, yes. Life is meant to be enjoyed. But there are environments that don't necessarily affirm what you want to create. And if you choose to evolve your perspectives around these environments, or those environments, it's really up to you to decide. It may be too challenging for you. But we want to choose the environment that affirms the association. You can also read inspiring stories of people who have also achieved what you want to achieve to stimulate your perspective. Or watch videos. There's certainly many on YouTube that can help you to affirm what you want to create. You might want to choose those videos to affirm the states of mind that you want to be in or that you want to dwell in. And also, know that activities, they rejuvenate you, whatever they are. It could be going to the park, walking your dog, playing with your kids, hanging out with people who inspire and uplift you, reading a book, watching certain videos, whatever it is. For me, it's walking around my flower gardens, or working in my flower garden even. It could be skateboarding, skiing, snowboarding. These activities, they also contribute to your vision. Even though they may not seem directly related, it's how you feel in these activities that contributes. It's the state of mind that's affirmed during those activities. If you cut out those activities, you're going to find more of a disconnect, or less harmony in this connection between the conscious and the subconscious. This is why it's so important to enjoy life and to play and to to do the things that you love. It even says so in the Bible. It says, "Truly, I tell you, unless you change and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." So if you know that the kingdom of heaven is within, and you choose heavenly states of mind, then the childlike state is one of those states of mind, because it affirms flow and a higher degree of autotelic. And to know that those activities, even if indirectly, they also contribute to your vision as it brings you into flow and more autotelic states, it's where action and awareness become one, where the subconscious creatively expresses. You see, we want the subconscious doing the work. We want it to be doing the expression. Think about driving a car. When you first were driving the car, you very consciously had to drive. You had to be aware of, where your feet were, what your hands were doing, looking in the mirrors. It was all very conscious. And then as it went into your subconscious and became part of you, part of your subconscious way of thinking, you could be driving in your car to some location that you've repeatedly been there. And you can get there and not even remember the drive because your subconscious was driving the car. Yes, your conscious mind can take over in an instant when needed, but your subconscious was running the car. That's what this is going to be like. That's the easy way. That's the way you want to be working to create the life that you really want. You don't want the conscious mind to get in the way. You want the subconscious to be expressing. That's the idea behind conscious and subconscious harmony, the rejuvenation state of mind, that are facilitated by rejuvenation-based experiences, which are also affirmations, because all of reality is an affirmation. Everything that you experience through your five senses in the outer world, they are reaffirmations. You want to take time every day for conscious reflection. You want to take time to reflect on experiences and revise or evolve the meaning that you put behind those experiences to maintain the state of mind to affirm the autotelic way of being. When you know that consciousness is the one and only reality, conceiving itself to be something good, bad, or indifferent, and becoming that which it conceived itself to be, you are free from the tyranny of second causes, free from a belief that there are causes outside of your own mind that can affect your life. Neville Goddard said that. So as we continue on this journey, we remove ourselves from seeing ourselves as the effect of the world and see ourselves more as a cause of our reality, realizing that our consciousness is externalizing as experience and interpretation of an experience. And we want to facilitate this. This is why we want to affirm the reality that you want. Affirm the state of being, self-talk. Affirm the state of being the reality you want to create. Revision affirms the states of mind, affirms the way you want to live. Environment also can affirm. We want to eventually rise and give the power to imagination, but you also want to remember that the programming that's in your subconscious got there by our environment. We don't need to shame the environment. We can let it go, or we can understand. It's up to you. You could just put off the former conversations, all that chatter in your head, and choose the state of mind that affirms the reality that you want to create. It's really up to you. Now, the goal is to allow the subconscious mind to identify with the I am perspective that aligns you with your vision. The only thing that needs to change is your thoughts. Nothing needs to change for you to be what you already are. Thanks for your time and attention. And if you enjoyed this video and feel it was valuable, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends and family. Thanks again. Bye till next time.